This week, join us aboard the world's newest mega cruise ship as we give you our full, brutal review. We score everything from the food, entertainment, and the ship itself. Prepare to hear about the good, the bad, and the ugly of this cruise ship. This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Well, ahoy there, cruisers, and welcome back to another episode here on the brand new Sun Princess. Today we've got a great show. What?
So you just looked like you were taking off there with your arms.
Oh, did I? Oh, I haven't even had any Red Bull. But yeah, today we've got a super exciting episode. We're going to be taking you off the ship in a brand new location that we've never been before. We're going to be trying so much more food, trying everything on the ship. Plus, we're going to give you our full, brutal review. The crew, the food, the ship itself, the cabin, just about everything to let you know if it's for you or not. And it's a completely different ship. It's completely different to anything that Princess Cruises has done before. So you might be surprised about what this ship is all about. But first, David, we've arrived somewhere brand new, haven't we?
Yes, we have. We're in Cartagena in
Cartagena
in Spain. This is a port we've never done before, and for us that's quite unusual, especially for the Mediterranean, because we've done quite a lot of the Med. These ports on this itinerary, it's a great one because you do hit a lot of ports. So if you're wanting to see Europe, these sort of 2-week itineraries are great because you do cover a lot of Europe. Now, the view is quite pretty. It is quite industrial from what we can see already. Looks like some warships out there and all sorts. But you do find that with most Mediterranean ports, the actual port area is not very pretty. It's quite industrial, and the sort of the historic bits are usually a distance away. So Livorno, Pisa, Rome, all quite far from the cruise port. But we've got some sunshine, we've got nice mountains. It's a chilly one, but it's sunny, and I like sunshine. Right, we're gonna head to the main dining room this morning for breakfast. Let's go down. So first thing this morning, I popped to guest services, which is in a really unusual location actually. But because I lost my medallion, now you're gonna laugh about this. So as I was walking in the lift, I dropped my medallion on the floor and it went straight through the gap between the lift and the actual lift shaft. So it went all the way down to the bottom of the lift shaft and I had to go and get a new one. What are the chances of that? It just fell out my hand and it went right down. It is literally just this big, the little coin size, and it went right through like a slot machine. Oh well, I got a new one, it was sorted, but yeah. So make sure you do keep hold of your medallions.
Anyway, let's go for some breakfast. I'm blooming starving.
We're not too sure where it is. We keep getting lost.
Oh, well, this is one of the things we'll talk about later on, guys. We are so lost all of the time. Even after a week on board, we just don't know where anything is because it's a brand new ship and nothing like Princess has done before. So it's so unfamiliar that we just keep getting lost. But that's always us. Ships are big these days and this one's huge.
You don't need to book for breakfast in the main dining room. You just turn up and wait your turn. It looks quite quiet as well, so let's go.
Good morning, everybody. So yes, we're here in the main dining room. We've been sat next to a window and it looks really lovely outside. We've got a lovely view of Cartagena. Oh, we've just bought some pastries as well, which look very, very tasty. David, those look absolutely massive. Anyway, very surprising, guys. So we came down, got the menu, and it's an express port day breakfast before, which we haven't seen before. So yeah, this seems to have changed. So because we have a port basically, well, we do have a port every single day now for the next 7 days. This breakfast is just confined to 2 options, an English breakfast and an American breakfast with no vegetarian options. No sweets, no pancakes, anything like that. So it's very, very odd indeed. It's a bit disappointing to see that because we love the breakfasts here on Princess Cruises. So we do hope they bring them back, and this is only a temporary measure. I'm not sure why they've done that, but we put our orders in. They do have a vegetarian sausage for David, so he's very happy because he doesn't eat pork or beef. He just eats chicken. So we'll see what it's like. We'll let you know in just a few minutes. But yeah, quite disappointing that.
I mean, look at the size of that croissant. It's about half my face. The pastries do look very good, and you can get these in the International Cafe, in the buffet, which is called the Eatery, and they are very, very good indeed. But yeah, a little bit strange about the breakfast options. We have seen a slimmed down menu on other cruise lines, but that's usually only on the last day of your cruise. Disney Cruise Line do that, they just do the express on the last day. But this says it's every single port day, so really, unless you want a full English or a full American breakfast, it's kind of pointless coming here. You might as well just go to the Eatery or grab something from the International Cafe. But there is other options. You have got them 2 venues just there, and you can do room service as well. Right, I've got myself a cup of tea. It's not Yorkshire tea though, I'm mortified. It's rather weak for my liking. I do like my Yorkshire tea, but I got myself a tea. Ben got himself a coffee. We're going to tuck into these pastries and wait for our hot breakfast. So we just spoke to the waiter and one of the, was it the maitre d'? One of the maitre d's in the dining room about the breakfast, just asking if this is normal normal. So it's the first time they're doing this on Princess, and it's only on this ship at the moment, but it is going to be like this going forward. So on port days, you only have that express breakfast option. But if you are vegetarian or vegan or any other dietary requirements, you can ask them for alternatives. And they did have veggie sausages, so I just got the American breakfast with the veggie sausages instead. So you just have to let them know, and they will speak to the chef and make you something special instead of the regular stuff. Ben got the British breakfast, and it's going to be a breakfast off. Which country wins in these breakfast Olympics?
We have to have a talk, guys. What on bloody earth is this thing?
Not a sausage, is it?
That doesn't look like a sausage to me. It looks like a cake. But let's have a little try of it, shall we? I'm going to try David's sausage. Sorry.
You can't put- come on.
I'm sorry, guys. That was just that was an own goal there. Let's have a try.
It tastes like chicken.
That did not taste what it looks like. It's actually quite good. It does taste like chicken. It's very fragrant with like rosemary and thyme maybe. Right, well, there might only be a couple of options, but it does look really spectacular, guys. This looks like a really nice English breakfast. You've got just about everything on there. We even got the HP sauce, the British variety, which is like a brown steak sauce, but quite different to the American one, but blooming delicious either way. Wow, look at that. Even got fried bread, so it isn't like French toast, it's actually just fried bread with no eggs or anything. That brings back so many memories. That is lovely.
Yeah, that takes me back to my childhood, because you don't really see fried bread anymore.
No. I mean, that's a pretty damn good sausage, isn't it? As far as sausages go, she's got good sausageness. Let's have a try.
I mean, in terms of looks, your sausage looks so much better than mine.
A beautiful banger. The eggs are really good. Hash brown's wonderful. And I'm not like the biggest fan of mushrooms, but these mushrooms are lovely because they've been really cooked down. Lack of choice, but very, very, very good quality indeed. Maybe not all about the quantity, it's about the quality. And in this case, it definitely wins out. And this breakfast is really good, guys. It is genuinely very, very good indeed. Love it. Right, I'm going to get cracking in the rest of it. Get a bit of brown sauce and I'm happy. Yeah, so definitely ask for something off menu if they don't have it on the menu, because we were explaining they basically have everything, guys. It's just not on the menu, so don't worry about that. Breakfast dessert time, my favourite time of any day. So we found a cheeky little pastry hidden under as well, so we got an extra one. This thing looks huge. Life really is pain. A chocolate. Do you get it? Right, I'm going to try it. Let's rip her open. Cheeky. It's like the comedy breakfast this morning.
What is that? It looks like someone put a chomp bar in the middle.
That's hilarious.
Or a Twix.
Let's have a little try, shall we?
Oh, it looks like a birthday cake.
I would say it's filled. Oh my god. Let's have a little try. It's absolutely delicious, guys. It really is. The croissants and the pastries on this ship are fabulous. We saw them being made in our last episode, all beautifully freshly made as well, just a few hours before you eat them. Very, very lovely indeed. Flaky, goodness, buttery. Yeah, I'm happy. I am absolutely stuffed. We're going to take the stairs all the way up to deck 15 just to burn off some of those calories. But we're going to get off now in Cartagena. I'm absolutely sure I am not pronouncing that right, guys. Let us know how you pronounce it correctly in the comment section below, because I just can't get it right. I did get it right earlier on, and then I've forgotten what the pronunciation is. Anyway, back to the cabin, and then we're going to get off, explore, and give you our full review.
My only concern about that express option is if you have a port-intensive cruise that is long, that you're going to get really bored really quickly because it's going to be the same food every single day. So that is my only concern, but it was very tasty indeed.
Discover the simplicity and power of Squarespace for yourself. Our website was effortlessly created using Squarespace, and we can't get enough of its user-friendly interface. With the Squarespace app for iOS and Android, managing our website has been a breeze when we are on the go. We can edit content, track analytics, and much more, all from the palm of our hands. Say goodbye to website headaches with Squarespace's new blueprint feature. Get started from scratch using a guided design system. Pick from lots of professionally curated layouts and styles, ensuring your online presence is both unique and optimized for all devices. For those who want to build an online store, Squarespace makes the selling process simple and flexible with seamless checkout options. Accept different payments with ease, including credit cards, PayPal, Apple Pay, and even offer buy now, pay later services like Afterpay and ClearPay in eligible countries. Don't wait any longer to unlock the potential of your online presence. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial. And when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Ben and David to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Wow, just back in our room, and there's an actual real life submarine leaving, which is absolutely crazy. I don't think I've ever seen one actually like move moving in the water before. How cool is that? Oh my gosh, at least it's nice and sunny again today. We've been lucky with the port weather.
So just before we leave the ship, this is the perfect time to give the review of the cabins. Now we're going to review everything out of 5. So 1 being not very good at all and 5 being excellent. Now the cabins, we really like them, guys. They're big, spacious and bright. Plenty of storage. Love the TV as well, how much there is on there to watch. It's all included, so loads of on-demand content. Beds, very, very comfortable. The cabin is nice and cool. I've had no problems with the aircon. Bathroom, it's a good layout. They're very, very bright and also plenty of storage. And we love the shower as well. It's spacious, no sticky shower curtain. It's a great bathroom. Lots and lots of plugs as well, which is great for us, including plugs next to the bed. Yeah, just a really comfortable cabin and a big balcony as well. I'm really surprised at the size of that balcony. And don't forget, this is a standard balcony cabin. So really nice cabins. We really like them. Only small niggle for me is that I don't like the night lights. I find them personally quite annoying because it does keep coming on in the night when my pillow falls on the floor or anything like that. I just put a little towel over the sensor and I've had no problems since then. But that's just a personal opinion. Ben likes them, you might love them, but I find them a little bit annoying. So let's give the cabin a review. Overall, 5 out of 5. Absolutely love them. Spacious, comfortable, bright. No complaints.
So we are off the ship. That was very easy indeed. And this really, really does look like a lovely, lovely port. So we visited 4 different countries on this cruise, which is pretty amazing, isn't it? 4 different countries, I think 8 different ports, which is absolutely nuts. This is Cartagena in Spain. But yeah, it looks really lovely. And it looks very, very close to the actual center as well. It looks like maybe a 10-minute walk all the way in. Got a lovely marina around here, beautiful views of the ship and gorgeous blue skies, what we like to see. So let's have a little bit of an explore, then we'll take you on to the Sun Princess, mostly for this video because we want to show you her because she's brand new and all of the new stuff on her. So first impressions is that it's really beautiful, guys. It's absolutely spotless and clean, and yeah, it looks really nice. I think this is going to be a really nice little place. I really do. Not saying that other places in Spain aren't, but this looks very sort of high-end, quite sort of a rich area maybe, because it does look very lovely indeed. It's not really somewhere that I've seen many cruisers go to either, so maybe this is a little bit of a one-off for us. Oh, this really is a lovely place to visit, and I'm glad we have. It's really nice. It's very Spanish, as you would expect, so lots of cafes and things, lots of shopping to do as well. So as far as things to do here, you can take a bus, so there's lots of sort of red buses, open top buses with tours around the region, which is probably quite a reasonable thing to do. You can also visit the Roman Amphitheatre and Museum for an extra charge as well. That's just a really short walk from the cruise port as well. But yeah, lots of lovely shops and things, guys. It's your average Spanish town, and the buildings really are stunning here. They are something else. It's all very well upkept as well. It looks very tidy, beautiful. But yeah, having just a nice little stroll, stretching our legs before we get back on the ship. Oh, and one bonus of being here in Cartagena as well is that the Wi-Fi is really good, guys. So we're taking the opportunity to sort of upload all of our footage right now. So we'll have a video for you on Sunday, which is fabulous as well. So I'm furiously uploading whilst I've got a really good, strong signal. Great stuff. This is what it's like being a YouTuber. It's hilarious. People are looking at us like I'm crazy being filmed with my laptop. Oh well, you get used to filming in public.
So I've had a lovely morning here in the town. We just sat on a bench, people watched. So we're just having a wander back to the ship now, through all the streets and stuff. It is a really, really nice place, and I'm really impressed with it. I'd love to come back and spend some more time here. And the weather's beautiful as well, which has really added to our day. Right, let's head back to the ship and grab some lunch.
So we're back on the ship now, and we fancy a little dip just because the weather is so nice outside and the pools do look lovely on Sun Princess. So let's head up to the outside decks and go check it out, shall we? A little bit of hot tubbage, I think. Wow, it really is a beautiful day today. We're so lucky, and the ship is so quiet. So if you want a top tip from us, if you want to enjoy some of the facilities on board any ship, no matter what it is, do it on a port day. If you've visited somewhere before and you don't really want to get off, it's a great opportunity to have a very quiet ship to yourself. Now, we're going to head for the sanctuary. Now, this is an extra paid area, which we're going to have a little peek in and a little go in the hot tub. It's located at the back of the ship on Sun Princess. It's very confusing, guys. It's a completely different design to anything else that Princess have done before. So we do keep getting a little bit confused, but like all big ships, it can take a few days to get used to where you are, but it's right here. Oh, can we get in there? Oh no, we can't because we don't have a card. Let's have a look to see if it works. If not, we're gonna have to. You're gonna have swipe access to get in here, but I don't know if our card will work. We'll try. Right, can we get in, David?
Oh no, it's closed.
Oh.
So the machine's gone and there's a tree in the way.
Oh, let's try the other side.
Tree says no. But we're certainly getting our steps in. All the way around the other side. Take 2 and let's see if they can let us in. Otherwise I'm going to be scaling the fence.
Ooh, this side's closed as well. It's all closed off and there's a tree in the front. I'm not sure how we get in. This is strange, guys. Let's see if we can find the entrance to the sanctuary.
We're lost, guys. We can see the sanctuary, but we can't get to it. It's like an episode of The Labyrinth. So a crew member guided us in here, said you walk straight through the wellness studio to get through to the sanctuary.
It says uses door and emergencies only.
Is it like Lion the Witch and the... I'm just going to open every door now just to check if it's a portal to that sanctuary. Maybe it doesn't actually exist, Ben. It's just a mirage.
Let's go ask at the Lotus Spa.
Maybe you have to skydive into the sanctuary.
Oh my gosh, guys, it's like the wacky maze. So you go down a set of stairs onto deck 17. Even though the normal entrance is there, I don't think it's finished yet. Walk forward, or aft, sorry.
1 hour later.
I think we might have found it, David.
I am so lost. I already thought we were in the aft, but we were in the mid. So you can't get to it from the mid. You have to go down to the aft, across, then back up. Okay, the guy saw us come and close the door. Joking.
He actually just did close the door.
Quick, we're closed. Finally, we've made it to the sanctuary. There's absolutely no signage anywhere. I don't know if it's temporary, but they need to put up some more signage. Okay, let's go and enjoy. We need a sanctuary after that.
So we're finally here in the sanctuary. Oh my gosh, it is huge. It's very, very lovely. It's actually got a big old pool and lots of hot tubs. I think I say 1, maybe 2, 3 hot tubs. 2 or 3 hot tubs. A lot bigger than the normal sanctuary. I think you can access this as well if you're in one of the suites as well, which is a new thing here on Princess. But guys, I need to get into that hot tub. I'm desperate. So let's go and jump in, shall we? It's such a lovely day and so quiet. Perfect day to do it. That is absolutely blooming lovely. I'm just going to sit in here, stew, maybe get one of the cocktails. Guys, apparently there's over 200 new cocktails on this ship, on the Sun Princess. Challenge accepted. Right, time for some chilling.
So the sanctuary is lovely and quiet. There's actually a really quiet bit at the front as well, which is nice. So yeah, this is an extra charge to come in, and you can also purchase cabanas as well for an extra charge. So if your cruise is busy, it is a good way to make sure that you do get a space that's quiet for you to relax. However, on quieter cruises and cruises that tend to have lots of ports, it may not be the best use of money because the main pool area, like today, is already quite quiet. Also, make sure you are guaranteed the weather as well. That's another thing that you got to think of. So it's really up to you if you think it's worth it for you, particularly if you're on a Caribbean cruise where you're pretty much guaranteed good weather and you're a sunbather. This is the perfect place for you.
It's a bit chilly. Oh, it's very deep as well, but beautiful and relaxing. You can see ourselves spending all day here. This is just lovely. Oh, it is absolutely lovely in here, guys. The weather today couldn't be any better. We keep being offered lots of drinks as well. I think we're going to try a cocktail in a few minutes. Went for a little swim in the pool as well, which is nice and cool. But yeah, so quiet today. So many comfortable beds and seats and things. And yeah, this is the life, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, guys, we went for some cocktails. I'm super excited. I went for a frozen cocktail. I think it was like a frozen strawberry cocktail. And doesn't it look beautiful? Right, let's have a little try, shall we? Oh my god, that is, let me just say, full of what I like to call alcohol. That is yummy McScummy. You can also get food here as well, so included, so things like bento boxes and things, which is awesome. It costs $99 per person per day on a sea day to come into this new sanctuary. Obviously it's much better than the old ones, guys. It's much more akin to a suite only area on the other ships like Norwegian and Royal Caribbean. It is really lovely, but cheers, wonderful drink.
And I went for the sunset over ice, and it looks very, very delicious and refreshing. I just have to remove this though. Sorry, I really hate fresh mint. That and radishes are just the two things that I can't deal with in life. Okay, let's go. Oh, it's really refreshing actually. It's got like elderflower. It's got elderflower, so it's a little bit like an elderflower flip. So it's a little bit, God, you can tell it's strong. So it's a little bit like an elderflower fizz. Really refreshing. So these cocktails, I think they said they're exclusive to here, but there's loads of different cocktails all around the ship. I'm sure we'll be trying quite a few of them during this cruise. I'm just making sure my rubbish doesn't fly away. So after our drinks, we're feeling a little bit peckish, so we ordered some bento boxes. You can get these delivered to the sanctuary. We got a fruit bento box and a charcuterie bento box, and these are little snacks. So we're just having a little bit of a snack, cooling down in the shade because it was getting really hot over there before we head off for some proper lunch. This is just a starter.
Yeah, that was actually really good. So I had the meat charcuterie plate, and David's actually got another plate now, which is a lovely little California roll box. So this is all included if you are in the sanctuary, which is awesome. And they deliver it right to your bed or one of the little shaded areas here as well. Very nice indeed. Let's go get some proper food now, guys. That was just a little bite, wasn't it? Mummy's feeling hungry.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking a little bit like a tomato head. I'm a little bit burnt. I did put sun lotion on, but that sun was very, very strong. So I had the sushi bento box as well, and I think I over-ordered. Them bento boxes should be called bento platters because they're blooming huge, guys. It was really nice. It was lovely sushi.
Guys, I think that cocktail might have been quite strong because I was just walking there and I was thinking, oh, it's quite bumpy, isn't it? We're at port. We're still in Cartagena, or Cartagena. You know what I mean. But yeah, I thought we were at sea there. It's just me. Too much cocktail in me already. Oh well, need more food to sober up. We're just trying to figure out where O'Malley's is, aren't we, David?
It's in Ireland.
It's in Ireland.
Yeah, I mean, after our skills earlier trying to find the sanctuary, I've got absolutely no hope for us here. So get me there, like a portal. Take me there exactly right now. So I am here. Am I? Yes, you are here. Proceed forward.
Yep, so we're heading to a new venue here on Sun Princess. It's called O'Malley's Pub, and you can come here from food from 1 p.m, which is great. Now, it isn't included. It is only included if you have the Princess Plus, where you get up to 2 meals here per cruise, or Princess Premier package, where you get unlimited meals here, and places like Alfredos as well. Otherwise, there's a cover charge. But we've got Princess Premier. We explained how that all worked in the last episode, so go back and watch that if you're confused. And we're going to go eat at O'Malley's for some lunch. Bit of Irish pub food, lovely. Oh no guys, it's closed. I thought I read it opened at 1 p.m, but it doesn't. That's just on sea days. So we're going to go to Alfredos Pizzeria now. This is another of those restaurants where you've got to have the packages to eat there complimentary. So let's head up. I think it's one more deck and have some food. I'm starving. I do actually fancy pizza, so I'm okay with that. Are we going the right way, David?
I can smell it, so yes, I think we are. Here we are.
Oh, it's just in front of us.
So we've popped our orders in. If you do not have a package, the price is $14.99, and that includes a starter, a pizza, and a dessert. Or you can buy them individually as well if you didn't want all three. The pizzas were $8.50 and things like that. But yeah, it looks like a good menu. It's an expanded menu from last time, and we're excited to see what the pizza's like. We've heard very good things. They've got a proper pizza oven as well, which is nice to see, and it smells really delicious as well.
Ooh, so our foods came and it looks absolutely delightful. Loving the presentation. I went for the salad, which looks wonderful. It looks like a lot of lettuce and leaves though, guys. Jesus, very healthy for me. Right, let's grab in here and grab a little bite, shall we? Well, stab me with a fork and call me a microwave, because that tastes pretty good, guys. Very, very nice. I'm loving the dressing. It's lovely. I've stuck a little bit of David's burrata, which you'll see in a few seconds, and put it in my salad for some extra ooh la la that room, and it's blooming delicious. Very good indeed. Really, really nice. So this menu is completely different now to what it used to be. On the older ships before it was charged, it was pizza and just a few little dishes, but now it's gone another level, I think, because it's basically speciality now. And if you do have one of those princess packages, definitely eat here. It is very good indeed.
Yes, as Ben did the spoiler just there, I got the burrata. It actually looks really wonderful. Presentation, 10 out of 10. Let's give it a try, shall we? It's got lots and lots of pesto basil on there. Comes on a bed of zucchini, tomatoes, deliciousness, peppers, things like that. Lovely. Creamy burrata, really flavourful vegetables, and nice garlicky pesto as well. It's a really good starter. Very, very impressed.
Well, the pizzas have arrived, so watch on for a slice of the action. Mine's not actually a regular pizza, guys. It's a bit of a weirdo.
Oh gosh. You could see comedy's deadpan.
Oh, it's terrible. I got a calzone, guys. Look at this thing. It is absolutely blooming huge, and it looks delicious. It's just came out of the oven there, literally 30 seconds ago, so it's super hot. I'm gonna jump in and try a little bit, shall we? It's filled with cheese, red onions, and ham. Oh my gosh, it smells divine.
Essentially, a calzone is just a giant pasty.
Well, it's like a giant pizza that's been folded over. Look at that cheese. She's just dripping everywhere. She's offensive. Right, let's have a try. I don't know if anything can top that, apart from maybe a bit of parmesan, but that was absolutely delicious. That bite was like heaven in one's mouth. Wonderful. And what I really like about this place as well, and many places on the ship, it's just these huge windows, which is so nice to see. Both sides of the atrium or the piazza have got these huge bubble style windows on either side, which are open all of the time, which is really nice. So you've always got beautiful sea views, which we do appreciate. What did you get, David? It looks blooming delicious.
Well, I know what can top your calzone, and that is my pizza, because it's got a lot of toppings on it. I went for the vegetariana, which my years of Italian translates as vegetarian pizza. Thank you for my years of learning Italian for that one. I'm going to make my own calzone, Ben, because I literally can't pick it up without it all falling apart.
It's gigantic.
It is. It's a deep pan pizza, lots and lots of toppings, and it is huge. If you did want to buy this by itself, it's $8.50, but I think it's very shareable, so it's not too bad. I mean, I know it was free before, but at least it's not very, very expensive. Let's give it a go, shall we?
Oh, look at that. Here today, gone tomato.
My drippings, my toppings are dripping everywhere. Lots and lots of vegetables at the top. The crust, the pizza base is very delicious. If you like deep pan pizza, this is really good for that. It's very nice and crispy. Burnt bits, but not too burnt. Really delicious pizza.
So guys, we've just agreed. We've had pizza on lots and lots of the ships, and we think this really is history in the baking because it's the best pizza we've had on a cruise ship. It really is. Delicious, and sorry about that other pun, I just can't help myself. I think I overate, guys.
Yeah. Do you know what the worst thing is?
Yeah.
We also have dessert.
Do you reckon we can handle it?
I don't know.
I don't know if I can do it, David. I really don't.
We might have to come back later.
Maybe share one. I'm really full, guys. That was absolutely wonderfully delicious.
Yeah.
Like I said, probably one of the best pizzas I've ever had, let alone on a cruise. Oh man, I'm eating it again. It's so good.
Really delicious. One thing we need to check out though is the pizza on the pool deck, because you can actually get free pizza up there, and a couple of them wear the same pizzas as the pizzas at the pool deck. That is by the slice, so we'll have to see if it is the same or any different.
Oh, so we've just went across the way, so across the piazza on the other side to the International Cafe. Now this is one of the favourites on Princess Cruises. It's open 24 hours a day. You can get extra pay coffee from here, but they have a whole host of snacks as well, which are available throughout the day into the early hours. Well, 24 hours. It's really nice now, guys. So during lunch and dinner, they've got sandwiches, things like quiche, little pastries, lots of cakes, and most importantly, the most delicious cookies ever. So that's all complimentary and included in the price of your cruise. During breakfast time, they have some breakfast snacks there as well. So it's a great option if you don't want anything heavy. Now you can come and take one of these seats, which are around the piazza. It's very different, guys. It's a lovely little thing where you've got 3 levels of sort of seats where you can view and watch the entertainment, because unlike the other Princess ships, this area is much more of an entertainment space rather than a space to sort of relax and just chill out. I mean, it is still relaxing during the day, but it is a little bit different.
So we just came for a quick coffee after dinner. The band are just rehearsing for, I'm guessing, the show tonight. The coffee is really lovely. It's Lavazza coffee on board now, which we really like. I know a lot of people don't like it, but we quite like Lavazza, and it's included with our Princess Premier package. So nice little pick-me-up after that pizza, because I am stuffed. I feel like I need to have an afternoon nap after that.
Yeah, David, I reckon we do go for an afternoon nap, a little lay down, open up the doors, listen to that lovely outside, then maybe come out and try one of the cheeky desserts, because we didn't get one in Alfredos. Oh, I could fall asleep here. This is lovely. Maybe I'm not going to have my coffee. Little snooze instead. So we'll do our full ship review in a little bit, guys. But as you can probably see and have heard, a lot of it still is unfinished. A lot of the ship and the entertainment and things. So we got talking to somebody from the shipyard and a contractor on board, and he was saying areas like this are a little bit unfinished. For example, all of the lights down the side of the piazza, they're supposed to change and things, but he was saying they didn't have time to install them, so they're going to be installed on a future dry dock. Plus the stage and everything in the middle of the piazza all rises and turns and things as well, which it isn't at the moment. That's all going to be fixed, and we're going to see stuff like aerialists and things here in the piazza as well. But there is a lot of rehearsing going on throughout the ship, so most of the venues like the Dome and the theatre have been closed, and areas like this you're always seeing rehearsals, so it's a little bit unfinished, which we have to tell the truth about. The ship itself looks finished, but there is still a lot going on. It's just another one of those things you get on inaugural seasons, but on this ship in particular it seems to be happening quite a lot more than usual. I don't think the ship was quite ready in time. Ooh, so we just came to the Princess Live venue. Now this is a really nice venue, and it's actually a really big venue, which we really appreciate, because lots of other ships have tiny venues. You'll find lots of things like karaoke, trivia, game shows, things like that as well, and they've got a lovely bar menu as well, so we're going to eye up some cocktails and play some trivia. Why not? And maybe go for that nap after we've had a drink.
Just about 2 minutes.
Just about to start. 2 minutes.
Trivia.
Wish us luck. General knowledge.
Basically, we did terribly on that one. We got 10 out of 20, which is rather embarrassing. But we got some cocktails. I got a lovely pink rosemary raspberry breeze. Try saying that 10 times after you've had one of these. It's really nice. It's a Grey Goose peach cocktail. Let's give it a go. I've already had a little bit and it's very strong. Really flavourful, but very, very strong. So I think one of these and I'm going to be in bed after this, honestly. And Ben also got a cocktail. He got the Indigo Oasis.
Yeah, I went for the Indigo Oasis. It's got gin, Cointreau, orange lemon and Angostura bitters, whatever that is. Let's have a little try. Oh, Mariah Carey's left vocal cord. Oh my gosh, that is blooming bitter. It's so bitter, it doesn't even want to be on the cruise, but it's pretty good and it's very strong indeed.
It's so bitter, it makes everybody else look fitter.
It's so bitter, it's bringing down my mood, but it's fabulous. Looks beautiful as well. It's like a little rainbow drink. Beautiful.
Like ombre, isn't it?
I need to stop with the cocktails now, guys. These are very, very strong. So you're definitely getting your blooming money's worth with this drinks package. Some of the drinks that we've had on other cruise ships are very, very watered down, but we can attest that this is making us feel very floaty and happy indeed. Anyway, we're going to head somewhere else.
That's why we did so badly. That's our excuse.
That's our excuse. That's why we got 10 out of 20. Anyway, we're going to head to the Good Spirits bar where they put on a performance now and again, and we're going to have a look at some of the cocktails there. So should we head over?
I kind of fancy the Bad Spirits bar, Ben.
Right, do you want a bad spirit? Good spirits are better. Oh,
We've never been here before.
we've never been here, so we knew there was a Good Spirit somewhere on the ship, but we didn't know where. And it's just here on deck 7, and I think the signature restaurant is just down there. So that's the restaurant for people in suites. So let's go and have a look in Good Spirits, shall we? Oh, David, it's fancy in here. All of the tables light up and change colour.
Ben just let out the loudest. Ooh! Just does that happen?
Yeah, all of the tables are changing colour, which is awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool. So this is next to the atrium, like on the other ships. It's its own little bar that we've literally just found. We've not seen it. It's the 6th day of the cruise. So looking forward to seeing the demonstration. I don't know if it's because I forgot my glasses, but everything is starting to look a little bit blurry. But I'm hoping it's just because I didn't bring my glasses and it wasn't that cocktail we had.
Guys, that was absolutely blooming awesome. So we spent a good hour in Good Spirits getting some cocktails made. So basically it's like a show and a bar as well, but it's its own venue on this ship, which is pretty cool. So the bartenders ask what you want and then they make it for you live in front of you with a mixologist. And you get a little video about all of the history and everything as well. It was fabulous. I had a beautiful peach one. It was gorgeous. And David had a Starry Night one from Norway. It had aquavit in it as well. So much fun. David even had a dance off with one of the servers, shaking the cocktails. A lot of fun, guys. Definitely recommend it. It's on a few times every night and it's just brilliant. I really do like that bar. It's super cute, super small, just lovely. Right, time to go get ready upstairs for our evening. Feeling a little bit tipsy as well, guys. Very warm indeed.
So before we go and get ready for dinner tonight, let's review the crew here on the Sun Princess. And simply put, they've been absolutely wonderful. The crew are very hardworking, super friendly, approachable. It's nice to see that, for example, you still get in your turn down twice a day. I know that's not the crew in particular, but it's just nice that you get to interact with them lots. Service has been great. Drink service has been fantastic. Big 5 out of 5 for the crew.
So next up, let's give our review of the technology on board. Now, this is definitely one of the big highlights on Princess Cruises because there is technology everywhere with the medallion from the screens behind me, from the television screens in your room, the screen outside of your room, to the app especially. Guys, it's got so much better. It did have a few wobbles back a few years ago with the app. They've now replaced the app completely, so it's a brand new app and it is so much easier to use. It really is. It's a lot easier to navigate and it's definitely become one of the best apps just because you can order things anywhere you want on the cruise ship, which is amazing. Now, the app is missing a few things. I'd like to see the daily planner on there with times of things opening and stuff. That doesn't seem to be on there and it does get a bit confusing about finding your way around the ship as well, but apart from that, it really is fantastic. Now, it does seem like we're giving a lot of really high scores because the technology has to be a 5 out of 5. We have been invited on by Princess, but we paid for our own flight, so it's kind of a partial press trip, and we'll always tell the truth no matter what. But honestly, one thing you can rely on, especially with that new app, is that the technology on board it's literally leaps and bounds above any other cruise line really, because it's just so unique. Forgot to mention as well the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is Starlink and it is very good on board. It is a bit choppy when watching YouTube videos now and again, but overall it's been great. I was actually able to upload last week's video, so the first Sun Princess video, in about 2.5 hours, which I don't think is bad at all really. We've had much worse than that as well, but that always depends on where you are in the world as well, but it's been pretty good. Oh, so we just did something amazing. We went to see the brand new Spellbound. Wow, guys, we didn't film much because we absolutely do not want to ruin this. It's sort of a magical evening, which starts off with a 3-course meal, and then you go through to a bar area with unlimited drinks, and these drinks are incredible. incredible. Here's a few pictures of them now. You get to see some magic shows and you go through to a full-on proper magic show in a little group. It's $149 per person. It does seem very expensive, but you do get unlimited cocktails. So even if you do have one of the plans that don't count towards your cocktail count, and let me tell you, the cocktails were amazing. So I think it's a good time to talk about the entertainment, because this is a little bit of entertainment there, and that was really fantastic. But there is the problem that not everything is ready on the ship. Only 2 shows are currently ready on the ship out of about 5 or 6, which is really unfortunate, guys, because she has been sailing 5 or 6 weeks now, and we know that Princess do create spectacular entertainment. So this is a difficult one to score. There isn't really that much on otherwise apart from the production shows, so they are really missing at the moment. So we have to give it a 2 out of 5. Now, this time in a few months when all of the shows come out, we're sure it's going to be much higher than that, but we have to be honest here, guys. At the moment, it is a 2 out of 5. Next week, more shows are going to be starting, then the week after more after that, but at the moment, it is lacking a little bit, which is unfortunate, and it should really be ready by now because she has been sailing for over a month. This isn't the first cruise, it's sort of the 4th or 5th cruise, so it is what it is, but hopefully we'll come back one day and the entertainment will be just as good as we remember on other Princess ships. So the next bit is the ship itself. We're going to give it a score. Now, Sun Princess, she really is a lovely ship overall. Now, she feels very, very different to any other Princess ship, so we found it quite hard to find our way around for the first few days. But after being on board a week or so, we are really starting to figure out the way of the ship and where everything is. So let's start off with some things that we don't really love. Now, some of the venues are a little bit small, like the Dome. They only hold 250 people, for example, for shows, which we think is a little bit small. We're also not massive fans of the Piazza, so that's the atrium. I think I do prefer the old version on older Princess ships, just because it's a lovely space to chill out, people watch, just relax. This one, it's a little bit more of an entertainment venue, which is absolutely fine. We can tell that this ship is definitely geared towards younger people. They're trying to bring the age of Princess down. It's a much more fun ship. There's a lot more to do for kids. You've got the Park 19 with all of the ropes course and everything, which by the way still isn't open, which is unfortunate as well. Lots of really good kids clubs, lots of good pools and things. As far as the ship goes, she does feel like a Princess ship at the heart though. She feels very warm and nice, still a little bit traditional. She's not all very modern and very cold. She doesn't feel like an airport. She does feel very welcoming, which is what we really like. I would say that this ship is more of an evolution for Princess Cruises. It's not a revolution. It's not completely different. It's still got the old style of Princess. It still feels like a Princess ship, if you know what I mean. And we do love that there's so many venues on this ship. It does feel like there's a lot more choice on this ship compared to some other Princess ships. Yes, it's not perfect in the layout. There are places where you have to go up a deck to go down a deck, and you get cut off here and there, but overall she has a nice floor all around the Piazza area. It just takes a bit of getting used to because she is so different to any other Princess ship. Some of the things that we absolutely love are all of the sea views. So around that Piazza and all of the decks and lots of the venues and bars and things, lots of really big windows that we really like. She does feel like a moderner ship rather than the older ship. She feels a lot brighter inside, a lot lighter, a lot fresher, which is really nice as well. I'd call her a comfortable ship overall, and for that I would give her probably a 3 or a 4 out of 5. It's really difficult to pick. Probably a 3 out of 5 for now, just because there are things that aren't ready yet. There's a lot of things which don't look finished, and a lot of areas like Park 19 and stuff that just aren't open yet, and places like the Dome which haven't really opened for shows. 3 out of 5 for now. Potential of being a strong 4, maybe a 5 in the future. We just don't know.
There's actually lots going on the ship tonight. Still no big shows, but there is Love and Marriage in the Piazza. There is also a rock band in the Piazza as well. It's like the Princess Orchestra, so it's all the different bands coming together. And there's comedy in Princess Live, and then there's live music in the Irish band in the Irish place as well, so that's really good. Yeah, so there's lots going on, but for us, we've had a long busy day and we're going to head to bed. We're going to be those boring old people that head to bed and go and grab some food. We had a late lunch. So we're going to have a late dinner in the room.
We are not boring at all. It's 10 p.m. and the cocktails got the best of us. We've been drinking since about 2 p.m, guys, and now most places are closed. The buffet's closed, the main dining room's closed. So we're going to take you for some room service in our room. We're going to give you the full score for the food and then tell you who we think the ship is for. But yeah, long walk back to the room because she still is a very big ship. She's the biggest ship in the Princess fleet, so she's pretty damn huge compared to some of the other ships that Princess have. Oh, David, our room service has arrived. We ordered it from the app and we're having a little floor party, aren't we?
We do.
Sorry, I just got hit by a piece of lettuce.
Piece of cheese.
One cheese as well. What have you got?
Cheese down. I just got myself a Mediterranean Greek salad. Pretty standard food for room service, guys, but it is great that you can just order it on the app. And it took about 15-20 minutes to come. It actually looks really good. Like usually the salads look pretty skimpy, but this one looks pretty nice actually. Pretty decent room service. It's not a huge menu, but it has all the basics there. And it's good if you have missed dinner or you just can't be bothered to go out one night on the cruise. I also got some chicken tenders to add to my salad. I'm not going to lie, they look pretty sad, to be honest. Also comes with what I thought was going to be chips, but then obviously made the mistake, crisps.
You're a bit meagre, aren't they, David?
So meagre. I don't know what part of the chicken these are, like it's a little finger or something.
But do they taste good though? That's the main point. Because they actually look quite crispy.
They're a little bit tasteless, to be honest. I think they're more just for texture than taste.
Oh, I got a Cobb style salad. So it's got some ham, chicken, eggs, tomato, some ranch dressing and some cheese. Let's have a little taste, shall we? Normal salad, to be honest, guys.
Yeah, nothing fancy but filling.
Nothing fancy, but it is still better than some other room services that we've had on other cruise ships. Because for some reason, room service doesn't tend to be that good on most cruise lines. With Princess, it's pretty okay, to be honest. I've also went for a club sandwich. That is really tasty, and the fries are nice as well because they're hot, which is fabulous. I've tried one of David's chicken tenders as well, and they're not actually that bad actually. They just look a bit bad. For dessert, we've also got some chocolate cake, which was okay, just standard chocolate cake. So as far as room service goes, it really isn't that bad. So I think it's time we give our full food review, David.
Okay, so let's talk about food, which is an incredibly important thing for us because we love our food. Overall, we've loved the food on the ship. It really does feel like it's been fantastic and elevated from what we've previously had on Princess. There's lots of different food venues on here, lots of different types of food, which is lovely to see. So there's lots more choice. Some of them are an extra charge though. So the things we don't like are the buffet. Well, we love the buffet. It actually doesn't change on an evening or during the day. It's pretty much the same food every single day, which is fine if it's a short cruise, but on a longer cruise it could get a little bit boring. Same with the breakfast menu. If you've got a lot of port days, you're going to end up with that really small menu with just 2 options. So if you've got a lot of port days, you're on the cruise for a long time, again it's going to get really boring. However, we like the concept of the buffet. We like that they serve the food for you. And we've actually found the food a lot better than it has been on previous Princess cruises in the buffet. The food overall actually has been a lot better than we've seen on other Princess cruises. Main dining room, speciality, and then the Alfredos Pizza, those quick serve places have been fantastic. So overall, we're going to give the food a 4 out of 5. We are just knocking that 1 point off for the lack of choice, really, in the buffet and at that breakfast.
The grand reveal. So this is it, guys. The overall score versus who do we think it's for? Well, it's for Princess Cruises who already like Princess Cruising. On those who would like a little bit more of a modern twist on Princess Cruises, it's definitely aimed at younger people as well. Like I just said, Princess are clearly trying to downgrade the age range a little bit to a little bit younger, and especially aiming to those with families as well, just because there is so much to do for them. Overall, we've had a really lovely cruise. It's been really fantastic, and it's really lovely to be back on a Princess cruise ship. The crew, the food, although the entertainment hasn't all been there, it has been really lovely, and we've really enjoyed the ship. We're very pleased to say that we're going away with smiley faces and looking forward to coming back when it's all a little bit more ready. It is really unfortunate that it isn't ready. Should they have delayed it a little bit more? Probably, because things aren't ready. We would have liked to have seen those things ready, but overall we've had a really lovely time. We really have. It's really difficult to say what we should give it. Maybe a 4 out of 5. It definitely has potential to be a 5 out of 5 at some point when everything is ready, because she really is a lovely ship. As I said, we've had a really nice cruise and we're going away with lovely, happy memories. We've met so many wonderful people. The fellow cruisers on board are all so lovely and friendly. Lots of people from Australia, lots of people from the USA, a few from the UK. That's the kind of demographic you usually get. It mainly is people from the USA with other English-speaking countries slightly behind that. So they're the kind of people that you're going to find on board. Lots of couples, especially lots of family on this cruise. You'll get more families when there is holidays going on, when the kids are off school, like Christmas and Easter and other holidays around the year. So if you don't want many kids, maybe come out of those times. But yeah, I'd definitely give it a 4 out of 5. I think it really is a lovely ship and we've really genuinely enjoyed being on board. So guys, that's it for our adventure here on the lovely Sun Princess. We really hope you enjoyed our video and we would really appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button and the like button as well.
If you would like to see more from us, and if you would, not in that way, and if you would like to support us further, you can join us on Patreon. In return for your patronage, you receive extra benefits like behind the scenes videos, advert free videos. We also put them up early as well, and we do a monthly Zoom chat, which is always a lot of fun. You can find out more and join us on Patreon by clicking the link in the description section below. I'm off to bed now.
Yeah, me too. I'm exhausted and full and slightly drunk. Not gonna lie, David, we've kind of done all of the cruisy things today and we're needing a little bit of a break now.
That Princess Dream bread
Bread.
is calling my name.
Me too. Let's go to bed. I'm tired.